The Hilton Surpass card has earned me over $400 in value, and owning this card now for the last year. Whether it's staying at luxurious 5-star hotels in the Curio in Rome, or staying at the Hotel XLR in Seattle as well, where I get free upgrades valued over $100 a day, while also getting to use those $50 gift cards on awesome food purchase while I'm staying at these Hilton properties. Not only that, the card is a great earner as it earns 12x on Hilton hotels, 6x on gas and supermarkets, and even 4x on online retail purchases. Though with everything said, with this 1 year review coming up, I'm literally thinking, should I keep or downgrade or cancel this card? Well, let's talk about this 1 year review discussion on the Hilton Surpass card and the value I got and whether I decide to keep it. So the value I received on this card, I know in the beginning over $400. Well, let's start with the easy part here. As with this card, you get a $50 Hilton credit each quarter, which I use on gift cards. There. And then during my first day at the Le Curio Hotel in Rome, I got free breakfast 2 days for $21 each. So that's already adding up to $42 for the whole stay. And of course, on that stay, I burned all of my sign-up bonus money to stay there for 2 nights, which cost me 85,000 Hilton points per night. And lastly, my second stay with the Hilton Surpass card, I had a work trip in Seattle at the Hotel LXR. And I got a bunch of credits for that one, as I got obviously the free food credit, which I use at lunch here. Got a nice burger for lunch, about a $23 value there. And then I finally got a free hotel suite upgrade at the XLR property, which is valued at $130 for that 1 night I stayed. You add that up, that's over $400 with the Hilton Surpass card. And remember, I got that upgrade probably due to a couple of reasons. One, because you get Hilton Gold status, and also they just value more with having their credit cards. And lastly, at the Hotel LXR, I used all of my gift cards I accumulated for the year and got some nice, awesome room service as well. As mentioned in the beginning, the specifics of the Hilton Surpass card include, I got it for a sign-up was of 130,000 Hilton points for 3,000 spent in 3 months. And of course, the annual fee was $95 when I originally got it, and now it's bumped up to $150. As we kind of transition to the negatives, we know that Priority Pass was gone, but of course it includes other perks such as the $50 quarterly credit, and of course online 4x multiplier, which I thought initially was great, but which I'll tell you my analysis later, it's maybe a little bit misleading in my opinion. But of course, as I mentioned again, multipliers include 12 bucks on Hilton stays, 6x on gas and supermarkets, 4x on online retail, and a 3x on everything else. As Stan the Credit Frog said in his last video, it's a great one-shot, one-card setup if you're a Hilton loyalist and you want to put all your money and spend to Hilton stays going forward. So while the card is a great earner, the problem with Hilton cards, in my opinion, is that the average cents per point is about 0.5, 0.6 cents per point, which makes it hard to really get a lot of value in Hilton reward stays, even if you use a 5th night free. With that, I'm trying to find a way to earn more points, Hilton points, with not getting extra cards, and that's why the debate of keeping this card every year one is still very strong in my opinion, even with all the value I've gotten I've mentioned here. As we know that you can also transfer your American Express membership reward points to Hilton as it's a transfer partner, but you're not going to do that because you're going to lose so much value, and you'd rather use your membership reward points on flight as a better option, especially business or first class redemption. And the toughest part for me is that because I am a high globalist to compare, I get so much more value being a high globalist, and I can use the points and accumulate so much better than the Hilton points. And comparing Hilton to Hyatt, there's no comparison obviously, but the problem with Hilton is that the lowest tier properties are about 30,000 points per night, especially where I'm looking from my area. And if you really want to put that in perspective, how much I'm going to have to put to earn without sign-up bonuses for another Hilton American Express card, whether it's the Honors card or the Aspire card or even the Hilton Honors Business card, is the fact that, to be realistic, you could say that most normal way to get that kind of spend on 30,000 Hilton points is through a 6x multiplier of normal spend. So that's about $5,000 of annual spend just for measly 30,000 points. I'm not going to count the 12x multiplier on Hilton stays because my intention is to use my Hilton points on hotel stays unless it's for work. So 5,000 for a measly, very low-end tier category for Hilton, it's just not very good and not a lot of value in my opinion. So what will I do with the Hilton Surpass card now after 1 year and seeing I'm not getting a lot of value? Well, of course, with any card with an annual fee, I will try to get a retention offer and see if I can get some value out of it. If I can get a good enough retention offer to keep it for another year, then yes, I will definitely consider keeping it and use it another year and try to make more value of my Hilton card and the stays for the next year going forward. And of course, the backup plan is if I don't get that retention offer, I still believe having a relationship with Hilton is still very important, especially with my business cards I have, that if it doesn't work with the retention offer, I will clearly and definitely consider downgrading the card to the regular Hilton Honors card, which is a $0 annual fee, and kind of go from there and see. As Cesar Joel definitely said that one thing to consider is that you can definitely play the upgrade game and see, wait on the lower tier card and see if you get back upgrade to a Surpass. And I may take that route. And also I know people keep saying you get value out of it with the gift cards and whatnot. The problem with saying you get $200 of value in gift cards, it doesn't matter if you get value if you can't stay at Hilton property, and that's the problem. I've only stayed 2 nights with award points, then 1 through work. So you can't get value out of a credit card if you can't stay at their properties, and that's what I'm finding hard because it's so much spend, which I'd rather put on other cards, other sign-up bonuses to get even more value. And currently I've been getting some good value at IHG properties, which really may pivot me to trying that chain more this year and next year. So that's why Hilton is not as high, and I'm definitely considering the downgrade option for this Hilton Surpass card. Otherwise, I thank everyone for listening to my 1-year review on the Hilton Surpass cards. I got a lot of great value, but the problem is you can only get value if you're able to stay at the properties, and I'm not finding unless I either get more sign-up offers or I do the upgrade downgrade options. So let me know in the comments below what everyone thinks on my review and what I've done. But yes, I do believe that it can work for people, especially if you stay at a lot of Hilton properties. But for me, I don't know. I like to spread my points a lot everywhere and try to get as much value as I can. Please let me know what you think, and I appreciate everyone joining, watching my content. Appreciate taking the time to see what I'm all about. And like I said, let me know what you all think, and also make sure to stick around at the end, as I have a little bit more clips from my Canada trip I took a couple weeks ago. And as I say in all my videos, life is short. Travel more, everyone.